Hi everyone, my name is Vidunma and I'm a current student in Swinburne University of Technology. This video is for one of my unit, which is computer system. In this, it is an explanation about the ARM lit program for digital stopwatch. So I have break down the code into 5 parts and will be explaining it briefly. So the first step is stopwatch beginning. So the code initializes a variable named seconds and set it as 0. And inside the main, labeled RO is loaded with that address seconds and R1 is set to 0. The code enters an infinite loop labeled loop. And then inside the loop, the R2 is loaded with the current value of seconds. And then R2 is incremented by 1. So the code then displays the value of seconds in text output area. And then finally, the code branches back to the loop label and continues incrementation and display. About the second step is the stopwatch basis. In this, the code is similar to the previous stage, but it additionally tracks the start time. So the getTime function is called to obtain the current time and stores it to the R2. And then the code loads the start time from the memory into R3 and calculates the elapsed time by subtracting the start time from the current time, which is been subtracted by R4 is equal to R2 minus 3. And the code then continues in an infinite loop and repeating the time calculation and displays it. Moving on to the third step is the stopwatch with benefits. The code is similar as the second stage, but it additionally tracks the split time. So the R1 is loaded with the address of split time, as you can see. After displaying the elapsed time, the code checks if the key is pressed to request a split time. If the S key is pressed, the code calculates the split time by subtracting the previous split time or the start time from the current time. Then the current time is stored as a new split for the next calculation. As you can see, I have explained it to check if S key is pressed and then it calculates and displays the split time and it stores the time as the new split time and then it displays and split in the next text output area. And then it again resets the SK press flag. And the fourth step is the stopwatch with buffering. In this, it's also similar to the third stage, but in addition, it adds a buffer to store split time. R2 is then loaded with address of split times. After displaying the elapsed time, the code checks if the S key is pressed to request the time split. As you can see, this is the one that I explained. And then it calculates the current time is stored as a new split. The split time is stored in the split times buffer, which can be held up to 5 times, which has been splitted. As you can see, I have done it here around it. And the last stage is stopwatch of beauty. It is also similar to the fourth stage, but in addition, a display is buffered to display the information, where R3 is used to display the address, which is the address to display. And after calculating the elapsed time, split time, and other information, the code updates display buffer with the appropriate values. And then the ARM lit display screen is then updated to show the contents of the display buffer. So overall about this code, is simply that this ARM leak code adds features to the basis stopwatch, such as functionality, split time calculation, buffering of split time, and displaying the elapsed time and split time, and it displays in the screen. So that's it about the code demonstration. Thank you. Have a great day.